Hello, traders all around the world. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, regardless of where you are joining or regardless of where you're going to be watching this stream. Alright, so I remain your Homo Javan FXYT on YouTube. So today I'm going to be making some analysis starting from basically I'll be touching some of the currency pairs, not all of them, but maybe some other time I will be looking at other currency pairs. So to this week we have a lot of news coming out. Yeah, we have a lot of important news hopefully coming out in the nearest future. So let's quickly run into some of those news and then see. So we have I use my FX book. Also, I also use the Forex Factory. There's no right or wrong. You can use whatever you like. And let's look at the economic calendar. Economic calendar right here. So Monday, right here. Oh, come on, this is a mess up. So today, Monday, we have this guy news coming up later on in the day, and on Tuesday we have the unemployment rate for the pound. So I think the high impact news on the pound is something we need to watch out for on Tuesday, and going all the way down. I don't think we have much on Tuesday. Is going to be a quiet day. All right, so when it comes to the fundamentals, talking about current event news. All right, so inflation, Europe inflation rate, okay, and another goods trade balance for the pounds, and it goes on and on like that. We have this one, and the GDP for the pounds also. Okay, so for some of you who are from Nigeria, all right, you want to take a look at this for the Nigerian, all right, and CPI on Wednesday, the US dollar. So we have a lot of high impact news on the US dollar we're going to be looking at, okay, on Wednesday. CPI, inflation rate, corn inflation rate, all right. So this is going to be something we need to look at for on Wednesday. So Wednesday is going to be a busy day. Then follow up on Thursday, we have the Fed interest rate decision and the FOMC economic projection, something to look out for too also. And then we have the Fed conference, which we know for the fact that hopefully this is going to move the market also. And AUD, okay, all of this is going to happen later on in the day on Wednesday, and it's something to watch out for. Okay, Thursday, on Thursday, what do we have? We have to look at for on Thursday. Still the US dollar jobless claim, not much. Okay, jobless claim for the US dollar on Thursday. So I think on Thursday is going to be less noisy, right? Okay. Friday, we have the Bank of Japan interest rate decision, something to look out for on Friday. Yes. So basically, I think that is much we have on the, that's all we have for me on the news event coming up for this week. All right, guys. So since we are looking at the major currency pairs, such like the US dollar, we're going to be looking at GBP USD. We're going to be looking at Euro USD and AUD USD. All right, so let's jump into it right away right here. So AUD USD from the weekly time frame perspective, because in the forex business, all right, money is made from Wednesday to Thursday. I mean, not Thursday, Wednesday to Monday to Friday. Excuse me. Now looking at the market right now on Wednesday, right? So we know for a fact that the monthly bands market is going to from here, it's going to come down to this level. But as we are looking at the chart here right now, what are we seeing, right? The market made a higher high. Okay, the market made a higher high. We can see here, this is a higher high right here. That was higher than this high here. So we are expecting an uptrend, right? The market should go up. But for me, I don't think it's going to go up, yeah, because of the Fibonacci, because the Fibonacci is stronger than the short-term trend. All right, and the market structure of the weekly is down. The monthly market structure is also down. So I'm expecting price to go all the way to the downside, in my own humble opinion. Okay, and we can see what happened last week, right? So last week on Friday, when the market opened, we saw this guy here. Okay, the market, it came all the way up here initially, right? Then on Friday, the market dropped all the way to the downside right here. So for me, that is a move towards the downside. And if you notice, the market, closed below how many weeks candle? 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 weeks candle. For me, that is a signal for a sell in the nearest future. And another thing, many of us especially many of us that already have some knowledge about the forex market, okay, we always tend to focus on the long term or the bigger picture. I'm talking about the long term view of the market, but some of us too also focus on the short term. All right, so something I've talked about some time ago in one of my videos, which I'm going to be talking about too also today, is how to micromanage the chart. Okay, so when you see price go all the way up, okay, for example, the market came all the way down to this level. Now let's talk about, for example, quickly, the market came down from it opened candle, body candle somewhere here, went up, left a wick right there, and came down, also left a wick at the bottom, closed at this level, before buyers were able to push price all the way to the upside. Now, take for a moment, have you ever thought and think why all these wicks have been left? Then market to create body candle at wherever it wants to create the body candle, and leaves a wick wherever it wants to leave the wick, and the wick can be longer, the wick can be shorter. Have you ever wondered why all these things happen? For me, my own humble opinion, from my own suggestion, I think it is a way for us to micromanage the chart. Okay, so when the market does this stuff, we tend to focus on, for example, what I learned in my own, when I was learning this business. I learned how to, for example, this is a high. Okay, so this is a high, and for me this is a low, and for me this is a high, and this is a low, of course, which is absolutely right. Okay guys, this is the way to draw a confirmed short-term downtrend, right? But at the same time, this is we're looking at we're looking at the bigger picture in this sense for me. But at the same time, before we make this high, okay, or better still, before the market made this low, let me put it this way for us to understand very well. Before we make this low, what happened? Is it not the candles? It is the candles that make all of this movement all the way to the downside before it made the low here, right? And also this candle made this high here. Are you going to tell me we are not meant to talk about the candles? We're just going to jump all the way from this level to all the way here before we confirm that there is a low here? Well, yes, but that is when we're talking about the bigger picture. But when we're talking about micromanaging the chart, we are going to take into account every piece of those candles. Okay, there are some candles we are going to jump for some reasons. Okay, and there are some candles we cannot jump. Okay, we have I have a better explanation of a reason why we are going to leave some candles. For example, the market made a high here. This candle right here, this candle made a low, in my own humble opinion, speaking about micromanaging the chart. Yes, because this candle low is lower than this low here. So it made a low, it made a high here. This one also made a low and made a high here. Now, I would have used this candle as a high, but I'm not going to use the candle wick here as a high. Why? Because this next candle, the wick is higher than this high, so I'm going to use this one as my high, right? Then I'm going to go all the way down here as a low right now. Now, believe me guys, if I go to the 4-hour chart, the daily chart or the 4-hour chart, we are going to see a short-term downtrend that we are not seeing based on how we were taught how to spot highs and low, like lower lows, lower high, like I just mentioned earlier. Okay, we are not going to see that kind of high, like I'm speaking about this high, this low, this high, and this low. That's what I'm talking about. We are not seeing the same scenario right here, right now, right? But if we go to the smaller chart, we are going to see something like this. We are going to see, and let's go on the daily. Now, can we see right here on the daily? Can you guys see right here on the daily? Exactly. So I can decide to take this off right now, and I'm going to spot the short-term downtrend on the daily right here, as you can see. Can you guys see? Now, this is the short-term downtrend that you are not going to see on the weekly time frame. But now the question is, do I have to wait to come to the daily chart before I can analyze, or better still understand what is going on the daily? Do I have to go away from the weekly in order to understand fully well what is happening in the market? I'll have to leave the weekly and go to the daily. Simply put, the answer is no. We can analyze the market starting from the daily. As a matter of fact, the monthly time frame is where we should start analyzing the market. Once the month is ending for the month and we are going into a new month, we can analyze the market, or we can analyze the market on the weekends also. Okay, we can analyze the market from the weekends to make our weekly plan before the market opens, monthly, weekly, daily, to our trading time frame. That is the best way to analyze the market. But now I'm analyzing the market on the weekly time frame because the week is already started. It doesn't mean that I don't know what is happening on the monthly. I already know that the short-term trend is down on the monthly. If we look at it right now, even if I don't want to look at it, okay, the short-term trend is down based on what we learn about short-term trend: lower lows, lower high, lower lows. If we look at the bigger picture, okay, the bigger picture is here. The short-term trend: lower lows, lower high, lower lows, lower high. So we're expecting a low on the monthly chart. But right now we're on the weekly chart. Now, I'm trying to help you guys, those of you that are going to be viewing this stream or recorded stream, I don't know, that this is the way the market works. You want to look at the market, you want to make a decision you can make a decision for each and every time frame you switch to. All right, guys. Yes, you can do all of this stuff from the higher time frame before you go to the smaller time frame. Now, speaking about micromanaging the chart, back in time, when this market made this high, okay, at this level here, take a note of what happened. Okay, I've changed the movement on the one day, the daily time frame. So let me correct it back. Okay, there was a low and high here. Sometimes it happens, but I don't want to make use of this guy here. But there was a low and high here. So if I do it in this way, let me just make it like this. there was a low, and there's a high here, and there is a low here before the market went up to this level. So if I do in this manner, like this, on the 4-hour time frame, you are going to see it. Sometimes one candle makes highs and low. Sometimes if you go to the 4 hours, you're going to see it. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys another explanation quickly before we move on to the other currency pairs. First of all, I want to show to you guys how you would have been micromanaging your chart and be making a lot of profit on the smaller time frame, just like as I do. Okay, now this market made a high, this high. This market break this high here. This candle makes a high that is higher than this high, and close body candle above this candle. That was an early signal to start buying the market on the smaller time frame. All right, and the market went up right here, came down here. All right, the market made a high. It also made a low. So instead of taking all of this stuff, we can just extend this like this. All right, okay, better still, let me make it in this way here. So it is higher highs, higher low, higher high, and the market made a lower low and made a lower high right here. It made a lower low here, it made a lower high, okay, and lower lows here, okay, lower highs. And at this level it was messy. At this level, okay, at this level it was messy, but the point that I want you guys to take home is this right here, which I'm going to be showing in a better area. Once this high was taken out right here, it was a signal. I mean, once this previous high here, this candle was taken out, it's a signal for a buy. And another reason why you will be buying the market immediately these two candle closes, and this is a bullish tweezer bottom for me. Okay, you can see the bullish pressure from the wick. Okay, the bulls pushed really harder and the candle closed bullish. So you would have been buying the market the moment this high was taken out and the market came down. You will buy when this candle closed. You buy this candle, okay, and you're going to win this market on the smaller time frame, for example on the 1 hour chart. And we're going to go to the 1 hour chart. You're going to see exactly what I'm talking about right here. And this was that market on the 1 hour chart back in time. And my friends, this would have been you winning this market back in time. So once the market took out this high, all right, this high here, I'm talking about this high here, this market went all the way up right here. Okay, it took out that high. So you would have waited and waited and waited and buy the market within this level. You buy the market somewhere here. Okay, you buy the market, and if you know how to use indicators, okay, to show you when exactly you should buy the market, you buy the market at this level on the 1 hour chart, because you already saw on the daily what happened. So once the candle closes for the day right at this area here, you are going to start buying this market, and you're not just going to risk too much, you're going to risk less and put stop loss down at the pattern traded. So stop loss could come to this level and you're going to win this trade 1 for 2. Yes, you're going to win this trade all the way to this level. And if you want to put your stop loss right here, for those that like short stop loss, you're going to take this trade here and you're going to win all of these trades. And you're going to do the same thing on the daily time frame, and you're going to short this market, you're going to win. And you're going to do the same thing, you're going to buy this market and you're going to win. And that is how you're just going to continue doing, in the market, and you find yourself winning 7 times out of 10. You're just going to be winning the market always and always and always. And that is the reason why this market you saw happened last week. on Friday, because you would have sold this market, hopefully, because once the market made a low, okay, you have confidence to sell this market. I'm speaking about selling the market at this area. Where is my, oh, there, okay, here you go. This guy, once the market closed like this, okay, you would have short that market. This candle, you would have short this candle. Once this candle closes, you short this candle. Why? Because this market made a low right here. So this was the higher highs, higher lows, higher high. All right, so this was the low here. So once this candle made a low, this was a signal, and this was a signal. But then the market went up, all the way up. The market refused to make a new high. Then the bears step into the market and did this. So you are going to sell the market not only because of the bearish pressure on the wick, but then you're already in a lower low on the smaller time frame. Because this is the daily right now. I'm not checking the weekly again. Now I'm on the daily. So the sell of this candle would have been a massive profit for you last week Friday, because you know how to micromanage the chart. Now you have lower lows, lower high, lower lows. And that's the reason why this market is buying, because after a low, a high must come. Quote me if I'm wrong. Look at it right here on the 4-hour time frame. Okay, lower lows, lower high, and lower lows. And now the market is buying. And this is how you micromanage the chart, my friends. And you make money steady on this business, just like I'm also making money. So I'm sharing this information because this information I'm sharing is an information I want to believe that a lot of people are already sharing, but maybe somehow they are not explaining it in the way you are going to get to understand. And that's why I'm taking the initiative, hopefully, to join them too, to explain it to you guys. So if what you have just saw is okay for you, it makes a lot of sense, please and please, I would really appreciate that you give me a like of this video and subscribe to my channel, because I'm going to be sharing and we're going to be trading together, hopefully in the nearest days to come. All right, so right now on AUD USD, let's get into the analysis properly. So right now I'm expecting the price to pull up all the way to this area to test this level for a resistance, because this is a breakout of a massive level of support. Okay, so if I move this to this level, you can see the market bounced up here, bounced up here, bounced up here, bounced up here. So all these are a strong level, and that is the reason why the market needs to create, we need this kind of candle to break out from this area. Why? Because we have a massive level of support here, strong one. So what we need is a candle like this. And now that this happened, the market must go all the way up back, retest that area, because it's an area, so it can move in all this area before we start seeing the market making its way all the way to the downside. So from now to maybe when the news is going to come out, maybe we should see price going up here. Then when the news come out, hopefully it's going to help to push price to the downside. And that is my opinion, and that is my analysis on AUD USD, my friend. And let's not forget, our trend lines is in place, and we can clearly see that the market already broke the trend line. So this, for me, it's in my own humble opinion, it's a good move for the market to begin to push down. And right now we also have the trend to the downside telling us now the market is in a downtrend. And now if we go by the definition of confirmed downtrend, we can clearly see also that let me see, is the market trend down right now? Well, for me it is not fully confirmed, because right here, this was where we have the uptrend, okay, back in time. So this was the uptrend, so this was the high, and this was the low, and this was the high. So for this market to really sell to the downside, like really sell, it needs to break this high, I mean this low right here, and look at exactly where the market closed last week. It was at that level. All right, so the market is still at the level of support. So maybe, by like I said, when the news comes out, it's going to, a very massive candle to break to the downside, something like this. Why? Because we can clearly see, this level, this area is a strong support. And if I'm to make it a little bit more better and interesting, I can clearly push it like this. So this is the support. So we can clearly see the massive support right there. Support, support, support. So every time the market comes all the way to this level, it bounces to the upside because it's a support area. Okay, support area. So we can see the bounce, and the market closed at the level of support, and now the market is buying. So when the market, hopefully when the news comes out, we want to see a candle, body candle like this, like just like this one. Maybe it's going to close below here. Then believe me, in the nearest future we are going to see a massive drop to the downside. And my friends, that is what I'm expecting. That is what I want to see. I'm already on this trade for a sell. So if you are interested, be my guest to start selling the market. And if you are a very good scalper, you want to, or day trader, you can buy this market to this level and look for an opportunity to sell the market, because the market must go down. Okay, in my own humble opinion, the market must go all the way to the downside. And that's that on AUD USD. So we are going all the way back down to Euro USD. So Euro USD, I already did some analysis here some time ago if you watch my previous video. Alright, so I was expecting this sell, which actually did happen. As you can see, the market dropped to the downside and it started falling. Once the market opened, it dropped to this level, and now it's pushing all the way to the upside. Why? Because the market already got to a level of, an important level of support and resistance right here, as you can see. So this is a level of support that the market came to test, because that is how the market works. Once it breaks a particular level of support and resistance, it gravitates to the next level. Now, speaking about micromanaging the chart, as you guys can see on the daily time frame right here, the market made this low right here. Okay, and that's the reason why the market also dropped to the downside, in my own humble opinion, because it already broke this higher highs, higher lows, higher high here, lower low here, and it's falling down. Okay, now the market is also, I can see that it's also, this is a level of support and resistance also right here, very close to the down one right there. Okay, so we have to see how the market is going to close for the day, right? Okay, because I can see that the market already dropped down to this area and this area, and these areas are level of support, past level of support back in time. So for some time, hopefully the market is going to, close, it's going to move around within this area. It's going to take some time, maybe some days, then we're going to see price drop to that. But on the long run, we are expecting, I'm expecting price to fall massively all the way to this area here. It's going to happen, it's going to take some time, but that is going to happen for sure when the market is ready. But you can make profit massively micromanaging the chart. Alright guys, so let's not forget the micromanaging the chart system. Okay, let's try and see how we can take advantage of it. So watch closely as this candle is going to close for today. See how this candle is going to go, because the way this candle is going to close for today will tell you if you should buy or if you should continue to sell. But in my own humble opinion, I'm expecting the market to buy. From the way the market is going right now, the market is going to buy. Hopefully you can see the bullish pressure. Okay, we can see the bullish pressure on the wick. Okay, those are the bulls doing what they do best. Okay, because this is a bull area. All this area is a bull area, right? At least right now. So once the price comes down to this level, those who want to take their profit are already taking their profit out of the market, and the bulls are stepping in to push price up, and that's why we are seeing that wick right there right now. Okay, so that's that on the Euro US dollar. Okay, if you go to the 1 hour chart on the Euro US dollar, you can see the market already This is a bullish candlestick pattern right now. Okay, it's a bullish candlestick pattern right now. I have an indicator that I'm using to checkmate the market. Okay, I have an indicator. For me, I use the Ichimoku cloud to find entries for myself. Okay, so right now this is an entry for me if I want to buy. Okay, this is an entry. The market crossed the conversion line on the Ichimoku cloud. This is the conversion line right here, the conversion line right here, as you guys can see. Okay, let me change this color to red. And the conversion line input is 9, and the baseline, which is the red, is 26. So these are the settings of Ichimoku cloud. If you are interested, you can use it. All right, so right now the market crossed it. For me, it's a signal to buy this market, and for me this market is going to go 50% of this move. Yes, I'm talking about the market coming from here. Okay, this swing high and this swing low, in my own humble opinion, the market is going to buy. Okay, it's going to come towards this level, as you guys can see, as indicated right there. It's going to come all the way right here, and this indicator, okay, the Ichimoku cloud baseline already is telling me that there's going to be a resistance right here. Okay, that is if you want to use an indicator, but without the indicator you can also know that there is there's going to be a resistance at this level. So once you measure, okay, just measure the swing high and the swing low using the ruler. Okay, measure the ruler. Once you measure the swing high and the swing low, it's going to tell you 50% area of this down movement where price is possibly to retrace to before it goes all the way to the downside. And if you look at the Ichimoku cloud, the conversion line, that red line with the 50% area, you can see that both of them are in the same area, all right, telling us that this market is going to retrace to this area before we're going to see more drop to the downside, hopefully in the nearest future. All right, guys, so I use this Ichimoku cloud to take entries because back in time I usually used to be afraid. When I see my opportunity to enter the market, I doubt myself. Should I take this trade? Should I buy at this level? But with the help of the Ichimoku cloud, because I've been always be looking for something that is going to help me, give me that extra confidence. Okay, and the Ichimoku cloud does that for me. So right now, the conversion line is also one of the moving average inside Ichimoku cloud that gives me an entry here if I want to buy this market, but I'm not interested to buy the market because I'm already in this market, selling this market all the way right from here. If you guys want to see, I can show to you. It's not a problem. There's no secret. Like my mentor will always say, there's no secret in this business. Okay, so as you guys can see, this one, I took this trade this morning. Okay, and I also have multiple positions. As you can see, the Ichimoku cloud is also here. I also have a super trend moving average for a sell right here on the daily chart. So as you guys can see, I already have trades running. Let's see right here. So I have 2 positions right there. I have multiple positions. I have this one too, as you guys can see. I have this one too. So I have another one right here too, as you guys can see here. Basically, I'm not trading the short-term trade. I'm trading the what do I call it? The Fibonacci. Okay, I'm trading the Fibonacci. So I have multiple positions opened right here. That is another one that went against me. I took loss on this one. I wanted to sell the market, but the market started buying, took me out. So I have to delete this one. It's gone. Okay, and I also have this one here. This one is huge. Okay, I have this one too. I have this one too. So I keep taking more positions. So this is me taking this position at this level. The market went down and went up, and now I've taken more positions. So as you guys can see, I'm showing you these guys not to uh, why am I showing you all my positions? I'm showing you all my positions because I'm helping you. I'm trying to help you guys understand that what I'm explaining to you guys right here on YouTube, what I'm doing, what I'm explaining is what I'm doing also. Okay, so I'm not making it up, as you guys can see. Okay, and to go further, I can show to you guys. Okay, so I have a lot of position that I'm holding since I've been holding some position since this year, January, yes, February, January. I've been holding a lot of position right here. That's why you can see all of these positions. So I keep taking more positions and more positions and more positions and more positions. All right, yes. So what I'm doing is what I'm explaining to you guys here, and I believe you guys can also do it also. For some of you that already know Forex, to some degree, you already understand the basics of Forex, you guys can understand what I'm showing to you guys here. But for you guys who are completely beginners, like real beginners, what I'm showing is very advanced to you guys. So for you guys to be able to catch up, you need to learn the basic from the beginning of the Forex course. So if you check my YouTube channel, you're going to see the Forex course 101, where I am teaching, also sharing to the public what I know about the Forex market, Forex course 101. So you can start watching those videos and it's going to help you. And hopefully I'm going to be sharing more content about the Forex course 101 so that you guys can catch up as early as possible. All right, guys, so that is Euro USD. You guys can see right there. And now we are going to go all the way to GBP USD. And if you're interested in knowing how to use the Fibonacci, you can contact me privately, and I'll be willing to help to show you how to use the Fibonacci, because we have the Fibonacci mastery. Okay, we have Fibonacci and Fibonacci mastery. All right, so this is the GBP USD right here. Quickly, so right now I took a trade on the GBP USD. I'm already out of the trade. Okay, I'm already out of the trade. I didn't wait that much for this, so quickly I will just do this. All right, so GBP USD for me on the daily chart is no brainer, just like what I did on the other currency. On AUD USD, Euro USD, you just do the same. Yep, you just do the same. So looking at the market right here, speaking about what we learned about highs and lows, how to confirm a trend, we have the higher highs, we have the higher low, and we have a high here, we have a low here, we have a high here, we have a low here, and we have a high here. All right, guys, so basically the market is in an uptrend, right? And we have this guy, trend line. We have our trend line here. We can clearly see what happened. This is a daily candle that is still in progress. So the market came all the way to test that trend line. So we have how many touches on the trend line? For some of you that have learned, trend line, strategy. First touch, second touch, third touch is going to be a massive move, right? Yes. Hopefully it happens in this scenario, because it's not going to happen all the time. Okay, it's not going to happen all the time. But right now we can see the market is going up. Hopefully it's going to happen. So right here, the short-term trend on the daily is up, as we can see, up and good, running to the upside. Price now, all of this area is a bulls area. Okay, all this area we can see after the market broke out of resistance right here, it's a level of support. So all these areas is bull, 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 and that's why the bull are stepping in. And some of those people that have been selling this market since last week just took profit, and as they are going out of the market right now, the bulls are stepping in to push price up right now. As you can see, at least for now, the bulls are in control right now. Maybe before the day ends, the bears are going to take control back again. I don't know, but at least right now the bulls are in control on GBP USD. Now, the news was what brought this guy down last week. Remember, guys, this happened because of the event news on Friday, the non-farm payroll. So the United States created a lot of jobs, okay, and that was good for the economy, and bam, to the downside. But let's not forget that the trend is still up, right? The trend line is a tool that confirms the trend, okay? And for some reason, the market has been rambling within this area, a kind of like a sideways movement, like indecision, sideways movement. So for me, I'm expecting price to go back up, 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 up. Then later on in the future, we're going to see a reversal. Maybe it's going to continue, or maybe it's just going to go up, break out, retest, and continue to go up. We're going to see in the nearest future, on the nearest days and months to come, and weeks also. Right now, I can clearly see that this Fibonacci market retrace to a level, and an important level. And what happened? The market bounced to the upside nicely to this area, and many people made a lot of profit from this move. Why? Because they are trading this Fibonacci. So once the market comes down to this level, it's a buy. It means buy signal on the Fibonacci mastery. Okay, it means a buy signal. And with this bullish candlestick pattern, oh my God, you will have made tons of money trading the GBP USD back in time if you know how to use the Fibonacci. Okay, which I'll be willing to teach anybody that is interested to learn it from me. Okay, all right, guys. So this is GBP USD analysis. In my own humble opinion, I'm still going to be looking for an opportunity to buy this market, but for now I'm staying out because I already took some profit. I'm out on this guy. The dollar is going to get stronger. Once that happens, the market is going to sell again. So what I'm going to be looking at is the dollar index. Okay, the dollar index is going to show me when I should buy this market, join the party and make some profit from it again in the nearest future. For now, I'm staying out because of this is a mess right here. All right, guys. But for some of you that know how to go about it on the 1 hour chart, on the 15-minute chart, well, right now, as you guys can see, the market is skyrocketing. Okay, the market is skyrocketing right here, right now. And believe me, guys, this market is coming all the way up right here. If the market should break out of this level, okay, if the market should go out of this area here, if it close body candle above this area, yeah, then the market is going to come back all the way up right here. Yes, so from here to this level is going to be a massive profit on the smaller time frame, right? I'm just this guy that loves to take long-term trade and hold trade for a very long time because I have a very wide appetite when it comes to pips. All right, guys. Okay, and that's that on GBP USD. And NZD. Let's go to the weekly time frame first. So the weekly time frame, previously the market was down. I mean, as usual, just like AUD USD, right? So it broke this high, it made a higher high, started making lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower high. All right. So I will be looking for opportunity, in my own humble opinion, to short all this market. As a matter of fact, I'm already shorting, trading you guys know about what I'm trading. I'm already shorting the market using the Fibonacci. Okay, so I'm already short on this guy. Yes, it was giving me a massive drawdown, but later I'm on profit. So right now you can see the market is going up. Okay, so this market is still going to buy a little bit, and then it's going to sell. Hopefully the market is going to, okay, hopefully it's going to buy towards, there's a resistance here, resistance on support right here that the market is reacting to. All right, if it's managed to push up right here, it is going to leave a wick like this, then it's going to close body candle here again, and it's going to sell on the weekly time frame. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. But if it does not happen like that, the market is going to reject at this area on the weekly time frame. On the daily time frame, we can see we have bearish candlestick pattern. The market broke out at a level of support resistance pivot point on the daily. Massive breakout. Yeah, massive breakout. Okay, and we can also see that the market also break out from this level. So this was also a level of support and resistance. Now the market is here, but also this support and resistance is an area. Okay, so we have this support and resistance pivot point right here too right now. So all this is area, and now the market is pushing up. It's a resistance, so the market can resist at this level. Like I said, on the weekly time frame, if the market close body candle here on the daily, it's still going to push up, test this level before we are going to see a drop to the downside. If not, it's going to, you know, manage at this area, and finally it's going to go down. All right, guys, so for the fact that the market already successfully broke out from this area, it's a signal, early signal, that even if the market should buy, it is still going to come down to this area. So this is the next level of support I'm looking at the price coming to in the nearest future. Here. Then finally it's going to come here, and it's going to come all the way to the downside. And that is what I'm looking at. But I want to see price drop towards this area here. This is my really concentration. So once the market comes down and takes out this low here, okay, once it takes out this low, I will really appreciate it if it can close body candle below this level. If it close body candle at this level, we're going to see a drop. Okay, but if it comes down here and leaves a wick and goes back inside, then we're going to see more buys, just like what we saw here. This is a wick, and what happened? The market bought. So anytime the market comes to a level of support or resistance, pay attention and watch the candle closely. Where the market is closing for the day, when the market is closing on the 4-hour time frame, when the market is closing on the 1 hour, 15 minute, whatever time frame you are, watch closely at the ending of the closing of that candle. How is the candle? What is the body of the candle telling you? What is the wick telling you? Because this is what the market used to speak to you. Because the market, the forex market on its own, have its own language that it speaks. So for you to understand the market very well, the forex market specifically, you need to learn how to understand, how to read the candles, the wicks, okay? Because these are the language that the market uses to speak to us. So if you don't understand it, it will be difficult for you to anticipate where price is going to go next, okay? So right now, the market trend is still up, okay? Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, okay? But going by micromanaging the chart, starting from here, okay, the market made this high, low, and high. And now the market made the low. Micromanaging the chart, this market is no longer in an uptrend anymore. And if we put our trend line, we can clearly see that, you see, the market broke the trend line right here, and this is a break of counter trend line. So at all given time, you are going to be looking for opportunity to sell this market until eventually the market is going to successfully takes out this low. Once the market successfully takes out this important, you know, like I explained previously, we learn how to highs, lows. We have a high here, we have a low here, we have a high here, we have a low here, then we have a high. Like I said earlier on. So this is the very most, this low here, very most previous higher low. Now this low here is a micromanaging of the chart low right here. But the most important low right here on this market uptrend, short-term uptrend, is right down here. Once the market successfully take out this low with a body candle close below, with a wick close just below, even if just for 1 pips, guys, you want to continue to look for a high probability to sell the market. So you want to risk more depending on your capital. Okay, you want to risk more. Okay, but at this level I risk less because of micromanaging the chart. I risk less. So once the market successfully break this low, you want to risk more. Okay, so you want to look for opportunity to short this guy all the way to the downside in my own humble opinion on the 15-minute chart, 1 hour chart, 4 hour chart, depending on the time frame you trade from. All right, guys, and that is my analysis on the NZD USD. And let's not forget the short-term uptrend. We have a trend line, and this is the one trend line, and we have the second trend line, and this is the second trend line right here. And we can clearly see how the market broke this first trend line, micromanaging the chart, and now it broke this important trend line right here. And hopefully we're expecting price to drop all the way down to test this trend line. So from what I have learned, Forex Course 101 technical analysis, once the market broke a particular trend line, it's going to gravitate to the next trend line. Now if we go to the 1 hour chart, we can clearly see how the market, you know, accomplished that right here. So once it broke this trend line right here, okay, at this level, we can clearly see right here, the market bounced up from that trend line, went up, broke the trend line, went back to retest, and broke it finally, and came down to this trend line, broke it massively all the way to the downside. So I'm expecting market to do what? I'm expecting market to go all the way back to test maybe towards this level, test the trend line. I'm talking about this area before going all the way to the downside. And maybe it's not going to get there, maybe it's just going to stay within this area, or it's going to come here, then it's going to all the way to the downside. Anyways, for me, I am looking to short this guy long term. Yeah. USD card right here is no brainer. The market should buy. I'm already buying this guy. The market is giving me profit, and now it's retracing. It's no brainer. So the market break out from me. I'm expecting market should come back to retest this level before going up. As you guys can see, I already did the analysis some time ago. I think I did this yesterday or 2 days ago, I guess. On the daily, right here, okay, on the daily right here, this was on Friday, right? Yes, this was on a Friday. So after the market sold for some weeks to this level and consolidated, and finally bam, and once the market opened, it started going up, and now it's coming down, right? So I'm expecting a retest at this level before pushing up. But if the dollar is for any reason weaker than expected, price might actually come all the way down inside to this area, test here before we're going to see price go up back. Yep. We just have to watch and see how this week is going to play out. Okay, that is just that on this guy. Okay, but I'm expecting more ups to the upside. Yes, more ups to the upside, because this downtrend has been terminated. Now we have higher highs, higher lows for a new higher high. So we should have a higher low before another higher high. Okay, and we'll just look for, in my own opinion, buy. Even on the 15-minute chart, we look for buy, 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 and buy, buy. All right, just buy the market. Just buy the market. USD CHF is the same thing. Just buy the market. Okay, buy, 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 buy. Do the same thing as you can see right here. So this candle, okay, a little bit different. The market is in a consolidation, a huge consolidation. Okay, guys, USD CHF is in a consolidation. You guys can see already map it out. All right, support, resistance, support, resistance, bam, support. So long term, I'm expecting price to come here, okay, on the weekly time frame. And now the market is here, okay. So once the market break out from this area here, okay, it went up, retest this level, okay, right here, it tested this level right here, and price dropped down, resistance, 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 and short resistance. But finally we got this boom to the upside, right? And now we're also here at resistance, moving sideways, and now the market came down last week, tested this area, right? Resistance, price support. And how did the candle close? Like I said, this week is a bullish pressure, okay, and this area, it's a bullish area. So when the sellers sold price, okay, to this level, took their profit, and buyers step in and start pushing price all the way to the upside, and that's ended like this for last week. So this is weekly time frame, right? And when we go to the daily time frame, we can clearly see all of that move, what happened last week. So after sellers, sold the market from this level, making a lower lows all the way down here, took their profit because of past support right here, bullish area, and the market, it was a fight between the bears and the bulls, but finally, bam. So I'll be expecting price to push more up to the upside for me. And long term, I'm already on this trade already. Long term, I'm expecting price to pull up all the way from here to this level. We're expecting this consolidation. All right, guys, so that's that for me on the USD CHF. This guy is crazy, USD JPY. The market is at monthly resistance band area. Okay, we go to the monthly time frame. As you can see, this is monthly support, this is monthly resistance band area. I closed the band because of the color. I want to see the chart very well. Okay, so right now we are here. I'm expecting price to drop down, okay, but who knows what might happen. Who knows what might happen? I don't know, but this one looks a little bit scary. I don't know what is happening with the yen, but I think this week, the yen is going to be strong. Okay, on the daily, the market made the low. Okay, micromanaging the chart, the market made the low right here, as you guys can see. All right, so lower lows, market made this lower low here. They started going up, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. So me, I'm not seeing, we are no longer in an uptrend on the daily. Okay, the weekly is still up, the monthly is still up. But all of this area is a monthly resistance band. Okay, so the Bank of Japan should interfere so that price could go all the way down. All right, so I think they did interfere. That's why we got this movement to the downside, and now up again. So I think there's a news coming out on the yen, the Bank of Japan decision rate. Okay. So hopefully that's going to help push price from this area to the downside, because that's what I'm expecting to see. Okay, because for me on the daily, we are no longer in an uptrend. Yep, because the market made a lower low. So this is a lower low, and for me it's going to be a lower high, and then we need to have a next lower low, in my own humble opinion, towards this area. So that's what I'm looking at in the nearest future. All right, guys. So, and that's that for me on the currency pairs I want to talk about for today. Hopefully you guys learned something from my analysis today that you want to make use of. If you like, please share the video, please give me a thumbs up, please subscribe for more. I remain your humble Javan FX right here on YouTube, and from me to you right now, it is bye bye for now. Yes.